7. Barrett outside, the switch. Doncic goes, oh, what a great step! And then he hammers it home! Broke his ankles!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are doing well. Again, my tripod is broken, so bear with me. The New York Knicks are going to be taking on the Los Angeles Lakers tomorrow night, and I know a lot of people are talking about like LeBron James might be suspended, that whole thing that went on with Isaiah Stewart. I'm going to be completely real with you guys. I'll be shocked. I'll be completely just surprised if LeBron James gets suspended one game. I'm not saying what he did was not wrong at all, even though I do think it was an accident. We're talking about the NBA. LeBron James is the best player in basketball. You could say at least top 3. I know there's going to be people that are going to say, no, this guy's ahead of him, this guy's ahead of him. But you could say LeBron James is the best player in basketball. He's going to be playing on national television on TNT. He's going to be facing the New York Knicks. He's going to be playing in Madison Square Garden. LeBron James is going to make sure he's going to put on a show in front of those fans, especially because it was a virus year last year. So he did not have the opportunity, or it's been a virus year like the last couple of years. Crazy how long this has been going on. He hasn't played up against, or he hasn't played in front of like New York Knicks fans in a while. We know New York Knicks fans are very passionate. They're going to be chanting defense. Just the atmosphere is going to be insane, and we'll never forget that 3 on Kristaps Porzingis. And I know the Lakers have not been playing the best of basketball. They had to come from behind to beat the Detroit Pistons. But when you have LeBron James on your team, who's one of the best leaders, one of the best players in basketball, and he's just, as soon as he steps foot into Madison Square Garden, he's going to bring his A game. I guarantee it. I'll really be surprised if LeBron James does not come to play in this game. We know he's going to come to play. It is LeBron James. You have Anthony Davis, who had a big-time block on Cade Cunningham outside on the perimeter, a block on the inside. We're talking about another player that's one of the best in basketball, a very versatile threat that could score it from the perimeter, mid-range territory. Like, he's athletic as heck. He has a long wingspan, one of the most versatile defenders in basketball. And I know a lot of people are going to knock Russell Westbrook. I've always respected Russell Westbrook. He plays extremely hard. He always plays at 100%. He does not take a play off, but I understand it. It's the basketball IQ thing. It's the stupid shots from the outside. He takes them even though like he knows he's not a great shooter. Just takes unnecessary shots. He turns the ball over. Just a lot goes into it. Plays out of control. But when you're playing the New York Knicks that have not been able to consistently stop triple penetration, when the New York Knicks have Mitchell Robinson out, I hope he has a speedy recovery going on with his nose. I know it says he's in concussion protocol. Mitchell Robinson's someone that's able to step up, defend, help from mid-range territory, help dribble penetration, help on dribble penetration. Nerlens Noel is not a versatile defensive player to be helping out on a Russell Westbrook. You have Kemba Walker defending Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook's taller. He's bigger, like more physical. He's going to be able to dribble penetrate like crazy and hit the open man outside on the perimeter. If it's a Carmelo Anthony, if it's a LeBron James, if Anthony Davis pops out, if they do some pick and pop. We know Malik Monk's capable of knocking down shots. Kent Bazemore. This is going to be a very tough assignment for the New York Knicks because we have to make sure we close out hard, and the New York Knicks have not been able to consistently do that this season. We have not been great consistently on the offense side of the basketball, the defense side of the basketball as well. But speaking of defense, like talking about defense here, the Lakers are one of the worst defensive teams in basketball. If it's points allowed, just like also like offensive rebounds, allowing offensive rebounds, not being able to guard outside on the perimeter, you could say that's an effort issue. The Lakers have not been giving 100% on the defense side of the basketball whatsoever. When you watch them play, like yes, they turn it on down the stretch, but it feels like for all 4 quarters of basketball, it doesn't look like they're consistently trying on that side of the ball. But again, LeBron James is an MSG. He's going to make sure that his players, pretty much his players, because Le GM, we know he's pretty much a general manager, the head coach, LeBron James. He's going to make sure that his teammates are there to play and they're not going to be slacking. And they have veterans to really command the troops as well whenever they're stuck in a sticky situation. Like they have a Rondo, they have a Dwight Howard who has really gotten his act together, starting to mature more. And yes, the Lakers are one of the worst teams defensively, but the Knicks have been one of the worst teams offensively. The starting lineup has been atrocious scoring the basketball. If it's Kemba Walker, if it's RJ, Fournier on a consistent basis. Randall played well last night. Yes, you could pick there and there, like, wow, like what was that play by Randall? But literally no one helped him last night. We're just a no-show again. RJ Barrett has been awful. And if RJ Barrett continues to play like this, I'm going to make a video on him. I'm not going to really rip into him. I'm going to be real when it comes to RJ Barrett. Like, yes, I'm going to rip into him, but I'm not going to be completely negative. I'm going to put into context. but there's not much positive to say about RJ Barrett at all. Like, this whole starting lineup has to come to play. The bench, you could always rely on them. They're going to play with so much energy, so much intensity. I could feel it now. Obi Toppin's electricity in this game, nationally televised. But yes, the Lakers don't have the best record. But when you have the best player in basketball, one of the best defensive players in basketball, they still have a lot of talent. I just have a feeling the Lakers are going to come out with the W. Like, Julius Randle defended by Anthony Davis. Like, I don't like these matchups. I really don't like these matchups at all when it comes to Lakers and New York Knicks. I guess it is a great learning experience, but I'm not expecting to win this game if I'm being completely real with you guys. If I forgot anything, any key points that you think we really have to do, like, everything we have been doing lately, we really have to do. If it's consistent ball movement, play a good third quarter, because we could be up 20 against LeBron. That does not matter. He's going to rally the troops and they're going to come back. Look at the game when he hit the step back three over Kristaps Porzingis a few years ago. Like, that comeback there. But we're going to have to come to play on both ends of the floor. We're going to have to play hard. We're going to have to play aggressive. We're going to have to try to make sure LeBron James feels uncomfortable. Don't see that happening. We're going to have to play disciplined, smart basketball. But let me know down below your thoughts. How do you think the team's going to do? And as always, guys, have a humble day or night. Peace out, y'all.